Let's meet the stars for your Denver Nuggets. Starting at shooting guard, 6'6", number 0, Christian. At the small forward position, 6'8", number 23, Cameron Johnson. The other forward, 6'8", number 32,
You know, these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. The guard spots filled by Quickly and Barrett. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. And it's Ingram in at the 3.
That's about activity, determination, quickly finishing strong.
Now here's Murray. Gordon with a screen on Quickly. And it's Murray penetrating. And the shot goes in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And it's Ingram missing. Johnson outside. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Last time they met was in Toronto.
Very tough loss for them last time they played. I mean, in the end, the amount of trips to the line they gave up did them in.
Well, Barrett has got to become more consistent, but if he adds consistent three-point shooting, turn the lights out.
Gordon a screen. And it's Gordon with the finish.
Wow, how about the burst? Aaron Gordon off the floor so fast. Don't sleep on him, gentlemen. You're going to look silly.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
His contract runs through next season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of them. And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Murray, the pass to Jokić, launches a 3. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And he is brimming with confidence. Jokić just doesn't question his decision.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. I asked him about Brandon Ingram and the challenges that he presents, and he said to me he is a tremendous scorer with impressive range. Not only that, he's extremely clever at creating scoring opportunities for himself. We got to crowd his space whenever we can. We'll see how aggressive the defense is against him tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much.
At the arc, Murray is all business, knocking down a confident shot.
Barnes can't get it to go, and here's Denver. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Jokić sets the screen for Murray. From deep three-point land. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Raptors trail by 5. Pass to Quickly. Lets the 3 fly. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Well, great pass and Quickly makes great use of it.
To the middle and stolen by Barnes. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. And Barrett slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Jokić, that's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one. Toronto's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And here's Quickly for 3, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Murray, the pass to Jokić, and Jokić slams it in.
Oh, Jokić with attitude there. Love it.
Jamal Murray with the
1:51 left in the first quarter. To the inside. Here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
And Doris, what you love about Brandon Ingram, he's the total package.
He is, Kevin, because he's got incredible size, great shot-making ability. He's a three-level scorer, and you can mix his matchup on the defensive end.
And Toronto has possession. Denver able to drain the three. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
It's that time of the game, Nuggets fans. Here comes your Nuggets dance team.
For the Nuggets, Valanciunas comes in for Jokić, and it's Bruce Brown in for Cameron Johnson. And the Raptors with some changes. Here's Dick. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Pass to Shed. There's the pick. Here's Walter. No good on the three. Murray down low. Lays it up off the glass. Murray's got 7 points in the game.
And inside Murray's attacking mentality pays off. He just works hard to find his own shot.
The Nuggets leading by 4. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Pass to Shed. Here's Walter. And a miss there on the triple. And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. Going inside. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here's Shed to end the run. And it's Denver with the rebound. Coming to this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, just way too many turnovers in that one. If you can't protect the ball, you can't expect to win.
That's exactly right. Miscues drive a coach crazy. You're giving them more opportunities than you're giving yourself, and that's always problematic.
What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for the Denver Nuggets. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. We come back right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nuggets.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. Up front, it's Gordon and Valanciunas. And it's Brown in at the small forward. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. And Murray, here we go. Up again. Goes back up. And Brown lays it in. Brown's got the lead up to 11 now for Denver.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love that there's no let-up in how they're playing. They want to dominate every aspect, including second-chance points.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And it's good for two.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Walter, covered by Brown. Pass to Murray Boyle. And here is Quickly. 4 on the shot clock. A three-pointer off the mark. The Nuggets lead by 10. Here's Murray. Now that one is his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
Quickly looking it over. Out left to the wing. For the 3. Walter, good. Walter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. You know, Doris, here's a question for you. Is there a reason why we see so many point guards become head coaches?
I do believe, Kevin, obviously as a point guard, you are responsible on both ends of the floor. On the offense for knowing all of the sets and where every single guy is positionally. On the defensive end, you're the lead communicator. You are at the point of attack. So it makes perfect sense to me that they become head coaches.
Got a piece of it. And he drives in. Puts up a 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Murray outside. Gordon with a screen on Quickly. For 3, Murray, count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Yeah, first quarter, he's dropped 2 threes. Now he has another to his credit.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Please give a big round of applause for Murray and Jokić.
Teams changing it up here. And a quick look now at the best free throw shooting teams. Number 5, the Nuggets.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Here with the bounce pass. Pass to Ingram. Elbow shot. And the jumper is on the mark. Ingram's got his first bucket of the night.
And the whole court is open for Ingram. He's got the accuracy to hit that from mid-range.
Hardaway from outside. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, the Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokić said, quote, winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that. Back to you guys.
They're sure good with him in the lineup. Okay, thank you, Allie.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Brown outside. Back to Hardaway. Jacks up a three. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Hardaway's got 6.
Boy, slow start for him out of the gates, but you can feel that rhythm building.
Ingram outside. Down low. Oh, and the dunk by Barnes.
All right, Scotty Barnes showing us you want to be in the dunk contest, young sir.
Doris, nowadays, we see lots of high school transfers amongst elite players. One example, Scotty Barnes.
No, exactly, Kevin. This young man attended 3 different high schools, and I think what each guy is trying to do is raise the level of competition.
Offensive rebound. Pass to quickly. Beyond the arc. Shot is good, and the Nugget lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Barnes.
This is a huge part of Scotty Barnes' development. Can he knock down the long ball?
Here's Valanciunas. Hardaway from outside. Drops in the tray. Hardaway's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
You know this about Scotty Barnes. This guy is an exceptional athlete. That is above the rim.
Outside Hardaway for 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Ingram outside. There's the 3. Valanciunas grabs the ball. Valanciunas has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Hardaway Jr. Hardaway's got the lead up to 13 now for the Nuggets. And so it's Denver looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And more than anything, their 3-point shooting is what sparked a fantastic night from long range so far. Right back after this break.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
It's a good opportunity for them to gain some momentum. On paper, they should win the lion's share of these matchups.
Well, we'll see if they can go on a run, and you're talking Lions. I'm saying they have the horses to do it. And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first-half performance for the Denver Nuggets.
They've done a really good job of freeing up the shooters.
Yeah, with how they shot the 3, the driving lane should be wide open in the second half.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Here's quickly. And checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. In at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. The guard spots filled by Quickly and Barrett. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. Pass to Jones. uses the glass to finish the layup. Jones has got the first field goal of the second half for Denver. Now, quickly. And here's Barnes for three. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokić has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Back to Quickly. A three-pointer is right on target. Quickly's got 14 points for the game.
Well, this is Quickly in a nutshell. This guy can light up a defense in a hurry.
Inside. And Jokić gets it to go. 11 points for Jokić.
I'll tell you exactly the start to this half that you're looking for. He's taken 3 shots. He's made 3 shots.
Pass to Pirtle. Barnes outside. Off target from outside.
This is frustrating. You come out to start the second half, you've made 1 of your first 4 shots.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Here's Jokić. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 13 points in the game.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Outside, Barrett. Quickly the pass to Burke. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Jokić.
You love to see him powering through the contact to get the bucket and 1. Pirtle with a show of some strength.
Find the lane. At the line for 1 shot.
Free throw, no good for Pirtle. Connected to the game. Of course, that's one way to describe Jakob Pirtle.
Well, Pirtle is an exceptional screener. He loves to hit the glass. He's a very physical player. He's everything you want in a big.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokić always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
And he sinks the second.
And if you were to assemble a first-team all-second rounders, Jokić would be a shoo-in.
Here's Quickly. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokić has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Jokić with his screen on Quickly. Pickett passes to Jokić. Sinks the three-pointer. Jokić has got 10 points in the quarter.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
And again, no good by Toronto. The Nuggets leading by 20. On the wing, Hardaway. Fires for 3. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Pickett passes to Brown. To the paint. Out to Hardaway. Three-pointer. Jones for 3. Another 3 for Denver.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Toronto calls timeout.
Nuggets fans, give it up for the Nuggets High Squad.
making substitutions here. With 10 games left, let's see how the playoff race is shaping up out west. Taking a look at Denver. If the playoffs started today, they'd hold the number 5 seed. Of course, they're looking to build on that.
Well, I think for Denver, they're in a good spot as the season winds down. Probably starting to think playoff strategy at this point. Just have to keep themselves above that play-in line.
And they get it. And again, Toronto no up.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Murray Boyle. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Oh, that is an easy read for Mr. Quickly, simply finding the open man.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
And now, Allie Lepore says something for us from the sideline.
Thank you. Nikola Jokić is a family man through and through. He said, quote, "Basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home, something that's more important than basketball." Guys?
Some good perspective. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Murray kicks to Jokić. The 3. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 6 assists now in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Geez, you can almost feel his desperation. He wants so badly to see the ball go through the net.
Can't cash in from close range. And Ingram has got the ball here for Toronto. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home. Here's Barnes. No good on that one. Good defense by Jokić.
It's hard for them to cut into this lead when he's firing zeros. All period has been so cold.
And there's no doubt Murray can fill it up. Good luck bringing him down to earth when he's on this kind of a roll.
Pass to Shed. No good with the triple. Denver's gotten all 4 of the 3-point shots to the line since halftime. They're lighting it up here.
Scotty Barnes.
The Nuggets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Second team foul.
Free throw good, Murray.
And what I like about Murray is how he just goes at you. He doesn't hold back on either end and uses his motor to wear you down.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in, and Dick subbed in for Ingram. And it's Shed missing. Now here's Brown. He's guarded closely. Brown's shot is off. And so it's Denver out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Up front, it's Gordon and Valanciunas. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Well, Jonas Valanciunas showing good hands and finishing ability inside. And this guy on that end of the floor has always been effective.
Pass to Dick. From outside the arc, buries the long-range jumper. Dick's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This
some great basketball.
How effortless is a dunk for Aaron Gordon? He's ready for takeoff, gentlemen.
Raptors shooting about 42% so far. Quickly against Brown. Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
Gordon with a screen on Dick. Murray left side. Here's the three. Drills it from outside. Murray's got 26 points.
We'll come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And foul on Jamal Murray.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for the Raptors.
Raptors substitution. Number 3, Brandon Ingram.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Hits it from three-point range.
For 3.
The D a little bit too concerned about the ball going inside on the inbound play. They forgot to guard that perimeter.
Murray dishes to Valanciunas. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pass to Quickly, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, Quickly getting a bucket on the interior. Nicely done.
Here's Murray. Now Brown. Here's Gordon. He's off on that one.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
Here's Walter. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 6 assists in the game.
Oh, nice work by Ingram, keeping his eyes open, allowing him to find an opportunity for a teammate.
Murray outside. From deep. Kept alive. Here's Valanciunas. And that's good. Jamal Murray for 3. Murray's got 10 points in just the second half.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
And it's Quickly missing. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball.
Line for the Raptors, Emmanuel Quickly.
GA in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
How about that physical finish from Scotty Barnes? He uses his body to get separation.
And Jokić throws it down hard.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Denver, Nikola.
Free throw, good. Jokić.
And being such a good passer out of that 5 spot makes Jokić a triple-double machine.
Pass to Ingram. Fires from deep. Outside, Barrett. The kick out to Barnes. No good on the triple. The Nuggets have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Here's Jokić. That's in there. Murray with the assist. 27 points for Jokić.
And if Jokić has the position inside, forget it.
Barnes outside. Barrett inside the three-point line. And no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Toronto's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. And the Raptors miss again.
Boy, that was his shot to miss. This guy's a terrific mid-range shooter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Denver.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jokić.
The aspect of his game that stood out to me was his work on the glass. He was absolutely relentless.
And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Raptors. Pass to Barrett. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Down low, Jokić with the steal. Now here's Murray. Fires the 3. And it's Jokić missing. Quickly the pass to Barnes. Basket good.
Boy, Scotty Barnes, the complete package. Nice interior finish there.
Here's Murray. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Up top, Barrett. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now, let's send it over to Allie LaForce, standing by with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
All right, thank you, Nikola. This team showed up tonight defensively. What can you say about the effort on that end of the floor?
I mean, it's a whole collectively. You know, it's not just one guy, it's the 5 guys on the floor. So it's a coach, it's a bench, it's a fan. So thank you guys. Thank you a lot.
Thanks to all. Thanks to you, Nikola. Back to you guys.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Nikola Jokić.